Ooh, no makeup, look good. Okay, as you guys know, I'm in LA and I'm not trying to wear heavy makeup because it's hot as I don't know what here. But this is another get ready with me video. So I'm gonna do a makeup no makeup look. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, makeup no makeup look. I want to kind of take pictures today because I think I'm gonna be on Rodeo Drive. So, yo, girl. But just to make this interesting, I'm gonna do a story time. No, this is not a makeup tutorial, but I'm just showing you guys like a makeup look while talking to you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be a story time of getting bullied in school and how it ended up backfiring on that person later. So yeah, let's get started. So I did my eyebrows off camera. I used, just to be fair, I used the dip brow pomade with ebony, with Anastasia Beverly color ebony. For concealer, I used a little bit of the Pro Concealer creamy beige, and then I also used my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I really don't like this, but this is more of my color. I just used a little bit of the Pro Concealer on my eyebrows to highlight it. So my eyebrows are already done, and like I said, it's a no makeup look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing. I'm not wearing any what do you call that, eyeliner, because it's supposed to look natural. So what I'm gonna do is take some concealer and put a little bit on certain spots. Okay, I just did it. Certain spots on my face, nothing too heavy. Yeah, so basically the story starts off when I was in 6th grade. When I was in 6th grade, growing up, I had like confidence issues, and in 6th grade, I got teased a lot. Well, actually I didn't. In 6th grade, I got teased by this one particular person, and we gonna call her, I almost said her name. We gonna call her Tracy. So I was your typical middle schooler. Like, I had glasses and braces, and yeah, I wasn't confident, so I wore a lot of like coats because I was a little chunky. That I thought I was. I probably really wasn't. I faced like body dysmorphia too. I think I'm bigger than what I really am, but yeah, I was really uncomfortable with how I look, and yeah, I got picked on just by her. Like, no boys ever bothered me or said I was ugly or anything. I knew I wasn't ugly. I had long pretty hair. I just had glasses and braces. And yeah, you know, that's everybody, you know, if you wore glasses before, you've heard the 4 eyes jokes and all of that stuff. So but this particular girl actually made me cry. So I remember we were in class, and I don't know, and maybe she had issues going on at her house, because kids act like that when they don't have no love at home. So I remember I was sitting in Miss Luciano class, that was that teacher's name, and I just kept hearing her like talk about me, like, but she was saying it to me like, you look like a squirrel and all this stuff, like calling me a squirrel, talking about my braces, saying wire mouth, and asking me like dumb questions. And what she was saying wasn't even funny. It was the fact that I was embarrassed because people could hear her. Like, no one was laughing when she was like talking about me. Like, no one thought it was funny. I was just more so embarrassed that other people were like around, and yeah, while she was clowning me. And so she just kept saying, like, asking me like, can you blah 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 with your braces? You look like so-and-so, and you like a chipmunk, and I bet you can stuff. And you know, this is 6th grade, so like, you just fresh out of elementary school, so that stuff kind of hurts. Like, if somebody said that shit, I mean, that stuff to me now, I'll be like, that's all you got? But yeah, she was saying some really harsh stuff, telling me I look like all these animals, and Then I started crying. No, that's not what happened. And then me trying to take up for myself, I was like, well, I think I look, and I'm just going under with some of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just a little bit. And then I was trying to defend myself, and I was like, well, I think I look better like without my glasses. And I'm doing this concealer this way because they say if you have a circular face or like a wide face, you don't want to put concealer under like everywhere. You want to like make the face look snatched like that. Yeah, I saw that somewhere. But I was trying to defend myself, and I was like, no, I look prettier without my glasses. Like, I look so much prettier without my glasses. Like, don't like jump at me or whatever. And she was like, let me see. And so I took my glasses off, and I was like, see, I look so much better. And she like bursted out laughing. She was like, no, you don't. You look even worse. And that made me cry. Now that made me cry. At first, I was just kind of ignoring her. But when she started blatantly, like really taking jabs at my appearance, I started crying because, like I said, I wasn't the most confident kid in the pack. Confident kid in the pack. That made me cry. So, when I started crying, she felt really bad. But it was too late. Like, that's the story I'll never remember. So she got up from the chair and she like went to the bathroom, and she was like, please don't tell on me, like, because I was sniffling, crying. Like, I wasn't like, ah, but I was like crying or whatever. And she felt bad and went to the restroom and got me some tissue and was like, I'm sorry, like, you know, blah blah blah. And mind you, if you want to know what this girl looked like, she looked like a little bald-headed roach in 6th grade. Like, she had one little string of hair. She wore like raggedy clothes. So I don't blame her for joning on me because she didn't have much to herself. So that's all she could do was like talk about somebody or whatever, make somebody feel bad. Like I said, a lot of kids that do that normally don't have a good home. So they come to school and take all their anger out on somebody else. So yeah. So, yeah, the teacher never found out or anything. Kids were just like, why are you like picking on her and stuff like that? And I was so quiet in 6th grade, like so quiet. I didn't bother anybody. I didn't really come out my shell. Like, I had friends, and those were the friends from my elementary school. Well, I had other friends, but you know, I stuck to them, and I was just like really quiet and laid back. I was like an observer back then. I really came out of my shell in 8th grade. In elementary school, this was all new to me because in elementary school, I was the it girl because I went to that school since pre-K, so everybody knew me. I had long, pretty hair. My hair was always done. I had beads. I could do all the hairstyles because I had long, nice hair. Yeah, I had like a really nice hair, and my mom always made sure I was put together or whatever. So, and I didn't have braces. I did have glasses, but you know, whatever. I didn't get picked on in elementary school for my glasses. Like I said, this was so new to me because, like I said, I knew everybody in elementary school and everybody liked me. So, like, yeah. So when I went to middle school and this kid comes from another elementary school to our middle school, yeah, she did that. I guess she didn't know who she was dealing with. So, yeah, that was the story about that. And how that backfired was when we was in high school, my best friend, this is about gonna get real messy. My best friend, her name, I'm gonna give my best friend a fake name, even though y'all know who that is. My best friend Jamie was dating this boy, and the boy he was like terrible. Like, he was terrible. Like, he would like talk to other girls basically, and Tracy was one of the girls. So we found out that Tracy was one of the girls he was talking to. And in high school, like, I was really out of my shell. I was really off the chain in high school. Like, I talk to people, but like they used to call me and my friends like the mean girls or whatever. And I really don't know why, because we didn't go around picking on people. Like people really like said things to us and did stuff to us. And so we would like retaliate, and then it's like, oh, you guys are the mean girls. Like, no, you guys mess with us first. Like, just because we dress nice and we keep ourselves together, like you don't gotta like pick on us or whatever. Not pick on us, but you know, people say slick stuff. Like this girl, we all had the bread 11s. This girl was like, wow, y'all got on them bread 11s because we want to. Those are our parents bought those shoes, we can wear them. Like, why are you worried about what kind of shoes we got on? You mad because you in them bugs because they weren't Uggs. But yeah, people would just used to say stuff like that and say like, oh, they think they all that just because we dress nice and we kept our hair done and stuff like that in high school. So anywho, back to the story. So Tracy was one of the girls that he was like messing with or whatever behind Jamie's back, which was my best friend, like my best friend since elementary school. So Jamie found out or whatever, and I guess somebody had told Tracy like, oh, Jamie and her friends know or something. I don't know how Tracy found out we knew. So in our friend group, it was about 7 of us. It was 7 of us in my friend group. And some of us were like pretty, you know, everybody has a different personality. I had those friends in high school. Some of them was off the chain. Like they didn't care to say whatever to whoever. And some of my friends like were quiet. I had smart friends. I had, you know, friends that everybody liked. I had friends that everybody didn't like. I had a friend that everybody wanted her man but couldn't get him, like, you know. Anyway, like I'm just describing the friend dynamic. So one of my friends that's off the chain, I guess they said something to her or whatever. I guess they like, you know how I don't know what they said to that girl, but they went up to Tracy and was just like, girl, you better watch your back. You messing with my friend, boyfriend, like, and would say stuff to her when she walked past in the hallway or whatever. I'm not doing a really blunt contour, but just, you know, a little razzle dazzle. They would say stuff to her in the hallway, like call her bald head, call her ugly or whatever. And they were saying this to the girl who was picking on me in elementary school. So Tracy had the audacity to come up to me one day on the bus, because also Tracy, I was on the dance team and Tracy was in the band. So Tracy had the audacity to come up to me on the bus and say, hey Myke'la, can you tell your friends to stop picking on me? I didn't know Jamie and so were dating. Your friends keep picking on me and I just really don't want to be picked on. Girl, I didn't either in 6th grade, but me being me, I was so nice. I was like, yeah, I'll tell them to stop picking on you, like the clown that I am. But no, you really don't do fire with fire. As bad as I wanted to, I felt bad for her in that moment, because like I said, we were kids in 6th grade. Even though that wasn't nice what she would do and say to me, like, we were like 17, 18 at this time. And so yeah, you know, I kind of told my friends to, like, you know, just leave her alone, because she seemed really sad. And at this time, me and Tracy, we weren't friends, but we were cool. We were cool. I had, you know, forgave her for what she had did in middle school. So we were like kind of cool. I wouldn't say friends because we weren't that. But I kind of felt bad. And so I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, I told them to leave her alone or whatever. And I guess they didn't. And long story short, my best friend Jamie, I think Tracy got fed up and confronted my best friend Jamie, and they got into a fist fight at school. And while this stupid monkey looking boy just sat back and just I wouldn't say he was the cause of it. Well, he was the cause of it. Like, you messing with two girls at the same high school or whatever. Ooh, no makeup, look good. I forgot to tell y'all what powder I'm using, but I use the Airspun loose face powder. Jesus. The color is translucent, extra cover. The contour I use is the True Complexion contour palette, color medium to dark, and I use this color on the end, which is, yeah, the contour color. So right now I'm using the MAC lip pencil color Cork, and then MAC the lip gloss Spike. And this is my favorite combo. Dang, I can't talk while doing this. Yeah, they ended up fighting. And before that, Tracy caught herself trying to confront me. I missed the part. She was like, I keep hearing you and your friends are talking about me, and if I hear one more of y'all talking about me, I'm gonna have to fight y'all. And I said, girl, if you don't get out my face. Those are my exact words. Like, I literally said, like, I said, girl, ain't nobody said nothing about you except for what's true. You messing with my best friend's boyfriend and you know they're together. I said, if that's what you call talking about you, then so be it. But exit stage left. So yeah, and then after that, I think that's when the fight happened, or whatever you want to, yeah, whatever. She called herself trying to confront somebody. And for my highlight, I did like a little sparkle there, but not really, because you want it to look effortless. This looks so cute. And this is my makeup no makeup look. See, it looks so natural. It doesn't, I'm letting the, if you see the shine, that's the dewy or whatever, but it doesn't look like I have on any, like everything is settled, it's nothing abrupt. So now moving on to my hair. But that was pretty much the end of the story. So what did we learn today here, kids? You just don't bully nobody, because you never know when you may need them to not bully you. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah. This bitch gonna make me.
Got me all up in my feels. What? In no kind of place. I be trying to wait, but lately I just wanna keep it real, real. No more playing safe, let's take it all the way. I'm just saying, I just wanna make time for you. Swear it's just right for you. Like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you. Oh, I was out on the line for you. Bet I look nice on you. Open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wait about, wait about. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wait about, wait about. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wait about, wait about, wait about. I wanna get nasty. Wait about, wait about. Don't wanna wait on it, promise I'ma give it to you like you never had it. I know it's so good, it's gonna be hard to break the habit. Feel like a whole constellation, swimming like you on vacation. Promise I'm still gonna love you when you wake up in the end. I just wanna make time for you. Swear it's just right for you. Like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you. Oh, I was out on the line for you. Bet I look nice on you. Open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wait about, wait about, wait about. I wanna get nasty. Wait about, there's no time. Put what's on your mind, make it feel like. Get all the homies to bounce out. Skip from the bed to the couch. Get to know how I'm feeling inside. So much conversation, words so sweet. But still I behave, but boy, I'm weak. Get my body's trying to say something to you. Cause I'm waiting till time is sweet. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wake up, wake up. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I wanna get nasty. Wake up, wake up. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get.